Detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City. I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
Sounds like we're getting killed out there. We ain't got the firepower to deal with tanks.
I can't believe how quickly everything's changed. I was doing a normal shift on a normal day, and now this.
These ain't the usual weapons we find on Gotham lowlifes.
These ain't the usual lowlives, neither.
I hear you.
Took 4 of us to stick that guy in the cell. That's with a broken arm. After what happened with Protocol 10, I wouldn't be surprised if that driver sues us. And wins.
Priority 1. Do not attempt to approach the rioters. You hear me? Gonna get yourself killed. Hang on. I'm not a coward, Batman, but it'd be suicide to try and stop these animals. It's too many.
This elevator's locked down, Batman. Only way in or out is through the parking garage.
Scarecrow in Bristol, Kingston, Drescher, Otisburg, and Port Adams. Make no mistake, we are not in control. Until we know what we're dealing with out there, until we have a solid lead on Scarecrow, our priority is to dig in here and look out for our own.
Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid.
Good to see you, Batman. I think the others forget we're in here sometimes.
It feels pretty hopeless around here sometimes, Batman. You remind us there's still hope. And, like, a way we can actually win.
Would you believe it? I just got transferred today. I got a lot of catching up to do.
Being on this phone is costing lives, sir. This is time I don't have.
Half the rioters out there have gas masks. Don't they watch the news?
Gotham doesn't stand a chance. Not this time. There's not enough of us. Still have to follow procedure, while the scum out there get to do God knows what.
You know, people forget. There's your regular wackos still out there. They sure as hell ain't taking the night off.
I've got men dying down here.
Hey, Batman. I think I'm starting to find Ivy, you know, attractive. Is that normal?
You could start by telling the damn truth.
The men are scared, Batman. Hell, I've seen some action in my time, but this is different.
Screw you. Damn bureaucrats.
We're on our own. We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's gotta be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got... a skeleton.
I'll find that missing fire crew.
Before?
Good luck out there.
Gordon's crazy going out there.
You really think you're gonna convince him to stay?
Fernandez, it's
This
Gordon.
city's
Give me
his
an
home,
update.
where he raised his family. He'd die for that. We've got your back in here, Batman. All of us. Owens from the diner probably wants you dead, but everyone else? Team Batman.
Yep, poor bastard. He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
He's gonna lose his badge for sure.
What are you doing here, Ryder?
Hey, how's my favorite masked vigilante? One of those nights, huh?
You shouldn't be in the city.
Bet you're wondering about the tape. I'll let you in on the action, if you promise to keep me in the loop. What do you say?
It's not safe. You should have left with the evacuation.
And missed the biggest story of the year? Hell, the century. This is it. My chance to get back on top. Quid pro quo, Batman. What's the latest on Scarecrow? Any leads?
Stay out of trouble.
Hey, I try. Trouble always finds me.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing! He's got plans for you, Batman. You and all your friends.
I just keep waiting for something bad to happen. And then I realize it already has.
I've never seen anything like this, man. Even Gordon looks worried. Nothing scares that guy.
Too quiet. Batman, we're not doing too good.
I have to get back out there.
You're not going anywhere. You've got a concussion.
They need help.
You won't be helping anyone in your state. You'll get yourself
Bobby,
killed.
They pulled him from the car. He was screaming.
You did everything.
They beat him.
It's not your
The
fault.
whole crowd cheering. They tore him to pieces like animals.
Oh, man, my head. Someone got me real good.
These guys were ambushed over in Chinatown. Said there were 50 or 60 rioters. Molotov cocktails, bricks, you name it, they threw it.
Batman, just want to say it's good to have you on board. You're probably safer than all of us down here put together. But be careful, please.
I still keep seeing that car coming for us, Batman. I was like a rabbit in the headlights. This thing's had a serious upgrade.
Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank.
Nice.
Don't get too close. He's here. Back up.
You hear about that body we found? I tell you, that ain't no regular murder. Seeing the body messed up like that, I'm sickening. I'm just glad we got everyone evacuated in time. Can't imagine an entire city affected by that toxin. It'd tear itself apart. You hear about that body we found? I tell you, that ain't no regular murder. Seeing the body messed up like that, I'm sickening.
No way the army's coming in here. The civilians made it out. That's all anyone cares about. Watch your back out there. If we lose you, we're finished.
What's the lead on that fire crew? We know where one of them is, right?
At least we got Ivy locked up. Last thing we need is her out there working her magic. The others might not say it, but thanks. We couldn't do this alone.
A lot of empty cells back there, Batman. Let's start filling them up.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Those bastards out there really want to take us all down. Hope to God you got some ideas how to stop them.
A few hours ago, these streets were gridlocked. Now look, just keep seeing scum driving around.
And to Batman.
I heard about the incident downtown at the diner. They got him locked up in one of the cells down below.
And a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes,
Batman,
when Gotham lies,
we're really here. What's it like down there?
to the world
Is
beyond,
it as bad as we think?
the legend of the
What am I saying?
Batman will be worth nothing at all.
Gordon's got us tracking the rioters. Animals are tearing this place to pieces.
Batman! God! Seeing you makes me wish I had a pair of wings right now. I'd be long gone.
Batman. I know I'm a cop and everything, but this is too much. We can just quit while we still can.
Jeez, oh, you scared the crap out of me. Batman, it's, good to see you. The guys were all wondering if you were on your way.
Scarecrow's really gonna do it this time. This is crazy. Don't seem real, none of it.
That's it, Detective. Just keep throwing your mind against my riddles like a gentle wave splashing helplessly against the steadfast, rocky cliffs of my genius. And this isn't even everything. My informants will construct more incredible, edifying challenges as the night continues. Stripped bare beneath a warning light. Pay heed, seafarers, not to feel his bite. A souvenir from a previous life. Why hold with a hand when a hook will suffice? Always looking for names to besmirch. Where does this newsman conduct his research? Overgrown, abandoned, the inmates set free. Madness could never be held in me. An open house for bed and dinner. Is this sanctuary run by saint or sinner? I bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed up as you.
enough? Not by a long shot. He can take more.
Please, no more. You know, I got a lot of respect for fire. Rushing into burning buildings, rescuing kittens from trees. Yeah, you guys are straight up heroes. Over here, please!
Batman. Got it.
Someone killed Mute.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. Rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I'll save your crew. Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up.
Alfred, I found the mutilation cause of death.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement.
Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
I'm going to the train yard. Enigma's planning something. He always is.
Simulation activated.